Kelly wanted to tell the police the truth, but I told her to say nothing.
And why did you do that?
My dad, he drilled it into me over the years, sometimes by force. He wasn't on the right side of the law, shall we say. And that's how he lived his life. That's how we had to live. Say nothing, survive. Squeal, and someone will turn up on your doorstep with a baseball bat.
So it's safe to say that Kelly didn't exactly have a stable upbringing?
No. I mean, her dad, he was generous with his money. But that money always came with a price tag. Keep your gob shut.
And how did that affect Kelly? What was she like as a child?
Not sure I was good as gold. She did well at school, and she never got into any trouble. Things got really tough after me and Rick divorced. I went on a downward spiral. It got to the point where I couldn't get out of bed. I was drinking all day. And Kelly said, "Mum, we're going to get through this and I'm going to look after you." And do you know what? Bless her, she did. Because that's the kind of kid she is, always looking after people. There's no way she'd have beaten up that lad, Seb. No way. I know my daughter.
Thank you. No further questions?
Your witness, Miss Habib.
You say Kelly was a model child, someone who looked after you.
Yeah.
Your relationship was always good, was it? Not a single bump in the road?
Well, we've had our ups and downs like everyone.
Such as?
Look, I wasn't a great mum. And sometimes Kelly, you know, she'd call me on that, but she was always right to.
How do you mean, call you on that?
Just, we had disagreements.
More than disagreements? You were recently sentenced on a charge of child neglect. Can you tell us what you instructed your solicitor to say on your behalf about your daughter?
I can't remember.
I have the transcripts here.
Look, I didn't mean it.
Mean what?
What I said.
If I may.
You may.
I felt physically afraid of my daughter. She was violent, unpredictable, and aggressive. Violent, unpredictable, and aggressive.
I didn't mean what I said. I was about to go down for child neglect.
Sorry, I'm confused. So she isn't violent, unpredictable, and aggressive?
Look, I was just trying to defend myself.
So you lied to get a reduced sentence? Perhaps I should remind you, Mrs. Nealon, that perjury is a very serious offence.
Oh, I didn't lie.
No further questions, Your Honour.
But she's not like that now. She was in a bad way. Her dad had just been accused of murder.
Thank you, Mrs. Nealon. Does the prosecution have any further questions?
No, my lady.
Then you may step down. We'll take a short recess until this afternoon when we'll return to hear the closing arguments.
Right, I should get down to the canteen. Those Cornish pasties fly off the shelf.
Right, well, I'll see you down there. I want to check in with that detective, see if they found anything on Stefan.
Right, come. Look, I'm sorry, okay?
It's not me you should be apologising to. It's your daughter. You know, the one you just throw under the bus.
How was I supposed to know they was going to track all that up? That's your job, isn't it?
Kelly practically begged me to let you give evidence. And against my better judgment, I let you. Because I naively thought that you would actually be on her side. But the only side you've ever been on is your own. If Kelly goes to prison, it'll be your fault.
Don't you dare put all that on me. If ever Kelly goes down, you've got no one else to blame but yourself.